Hello and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. My name's Barry and we're here today to talk about Wrestlemania Part 1, Night 1, whatever you want to call it. So I didn't stay up for this one, guys. It was at midnight. I was tired, had a few beers, decided just to go to bed early. So I got up this morning. I was up early to go to the gym. Meaning work out in the house with the lockdown at the moment. And I took my time to watch it before I put my time in the gym there. Guys, I'm not going to lie, this was poor at best. As you can tell, I'm not even excited to do this. Guys, this was really poor. I really feel this either should have been cancelled or just made into like a little super show. WrestleMania moved to later in the year or put in with maybe a SummerSlam or a Survivor Series, a huge mix in WrestleSlam or WrestleMania Summer Series, something, just make it a massive show over 2 nights and just do something spectacular, but this wasn't at all, no. Right guys, so we're just going to get into this straight away. So we kicked off. Also, if I do sound a little bit quiet, I'm being quiet because my kids are in the house and I'm trying to record without them banging in through the door. Right, so the first match we had was Cesaro. Sorry about that, guys. Cesaro versus Drew Gulak. I give this 3 stars, guys. It was a short, simple, effective match. A little bit of back and forth. Cesaro, the more experienced in WWE, got the win. Expected, was really great, and did enjoy it. Great's the wrong word to use, but it was a 3-star at best. So I saw this match, it was coming in. Like I said, I was enjoying everything about this. I was like, okay, maybe they're going to pull this off. It was a little bit weird without the audience. Obviously the past couple of Raws and SmackDowns have been weird as well. But I was like, maybe they're actually going to pull this off for once and do a half decent WrestleMania, but as it comes on, it doesn't happen. So next was the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, which was Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss against the champions, the Kabuki Warriors. Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss took the win there. I think this match was too long. There was a lot of obvious editing cuts that were on it as well. It was fun to see now and again, but as my partner who watched it with, she says it came off as a Mean Girls match, pulling hair and bitching at each other. It did really come off as a poor quality match. I gave this one 2 stars, guys, because it dragged on far too long. It was really boring. And also at this point, why was there so many fucking ads during this WrestleMania? I get they need that ad revenue, and I know there's quite a lot of ads during WrestleMania anyway, but mother of God, there was so many ads for stuff. It got to the point when it was like, oh, this is the adverts between wrestling matches. The next one was Eli versus King Corbin. Eli won. I gave this 1.5 stars, guys. It gets bad. So I gave this 1.5 stars because it was really pish. There's nothing else I would be able to say about that. It was okay, it was just like, it's going to continue. This food, both these guys don't look right in the ring at all. There's no trunks, there's no anything that looks pretty cool. It just looks like they're just wearing their own clothes. I hate that style. Back in the day when you didn't see it a lot, you'd be like, oh, this is pretty cool. But it just gets boring sometimes when everybody's doing it, and especially when you see 2 guys in the ring with the same bloody fucking shit on. Right, guys, so then we moved on to the Raw's Women's title match, which is Becky Lynch against Shayna Baszler. I was hoping Baszler was going to win this one because she is one of my top women wrestlers at this point. And Becky won, and you can see what they're doing here. It looks like they're preparing to take wrestling's first hiatus, and they're keeping the belts on named stars that are known everywhere. I think this was a general WrestleMania. I think Baszler might have took this, but obviously it being different, it was more of a super show. Overall, guys, I thought these both of these guys worked well. It was a laid out physical match. You had a good struggle in it. I just thought there was no need for Becky to keep the title, and it was really boring at parts. You got like that good struggle here and there, you got a good laid out performance with a physical match, but there was parts that just sagged a lot. So I gave this 2.5 stars. The next match that we had is the IC title match, the Intercontinental title match. Sami Zayn against Daniel Bryan. Sami Zayn took the win over Daniel Bryan. Again, guys, I gave this 2.5 stars. It was lackluster. It was really, really poor. The finish was something that you could expect us to see on like a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown, like a general weekly TV. It was fun here and there, but it just seemed like this whole show, apart from 2 matches, seemed like we were watching a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown or, dare I say it, late in the day, early 2000s WCW Nitro or Thunder. Just bad, boring booking. The next, guys, is one of my matches of the night. So it was a SmackDown Tag Team title ladder match. Obviously the Miz was out. They kind of turned it into a three-way dance. It was okay. I would have preferred the tag match, but I think the 3-way dance worked out really well. So it was John Morrison, Kofi Kingston and Jimmy Uso. John Morrison picked up the win. The only thing here at the end, you would have obviously got a big pop from what they'd done at the end, but it was because there was nobody there. It was a lackluster kind of ending. But the effort was there in this match. Honestly, these guys gained a lot of respect from me. I love watching these guys work anyway, especially John Morrison, but these guys got a lot of respect from what they were doing on there. They put their fucking bodies on the line and put on a good show for the people watching at home, even though there was nobody in there. It was really good. This one's definitely one worth to watch. If I was to tell you this, and then the Boneyard one at the end would be worth to watch. But yeah, so then after this, I gave this one a 4 out of stars, guys. Sorry about that. 4 stars out of 5. So the next one was Kevin Owens defeating Seth Rollins. I gave this a 3 stars. It was okay. Didn't like the DQ kind of thing. I like Kevin Owens' bump when he done at the end when he jumped off. That was pretty cool. But jumped off the WrestleMania sign. But overall, yeah, it was pretty poor, guys. At the best, it was a poor showing. But a 3 stars for this one. The next one is a record breaker for non-stop wrestling chat. It's the Universal title match against Braun Strowman and Goldberg. Braun Strowman defeated Goldberg. Great choice. Giving the big man the title. Giving somebody new, fresh. Not new and fresh, he's been there for years, but somebody that we can kind of either believable, build something around. That was the best thing about this, was Braun getting it. But even with Braun getting it, I couldn't give this match a high star rating. The gentleman got what he was deserving. Braun definitely got what he deserved. He's deserved this for a long time. I would have given it back maybe last year or the year before. Good thing is him and Roman normally put on a okay to good match, so that will be good for in the future to watch. But yeah, so this match overall star rating out of 5 was 0. It was fucking shite. Really bad. Now we get these guys don't work long, especially Goldberg. I'm not going to expect anything special out of him. I don't know why he's got the fucking title if you're not expecting anything special out of him, but This match got a 0 stars out of 5. It was terrible. They made the right call with giving it to Braun, but it was a terrible match. And now comes the second worthwhile match of the night. I gave this one 4 stars. It's Undertaker against AJ Styles. Undertaker won by burying AJ Styles, which was hilarious. Yeah, it was a really good match. So I loved like the Lucha Underground, Grindhouse kind of films, the Matt Hardy Broken Universe stuff. I thought that was quite. It was unseen in wrestling like that, but it was done cool. But yeah. Yeah, people are going to hate this and people are going to love it, but everybody I've spoke to so far has says that they've really enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved the work. I loved the camera angles. It was fun. They leaned heavily into the Undertaker character to make like a promo match, which was so cheesy but fun. It was like 80s action, but yeah, this one was one of the matches of the night. This and the ladder match are the only two I would say you would need to watch to see that WrestleMania was half decent. The rest of it was shit, but I gave this a 4 stars out of 5. Sorry, it was great. Plus AJ Styles got to main event at WrestleMania. Like, come on guys, that's a big step as it is. Yeah, I did think that the match itself would have been good just between those two, but this match was really good. Undertaker on his bike and stuff like that. Yeah, guys, there's nothing much else I can say. It was really good. Undertaker got the win over AJ. I maybe would have liked to have seen this roll on a little bit more. AJ take the win. If it wasn't at a WrestleMania, like this was just a super show, I would have liked to seen AJ take the win and to build it up to a big, maybe a buried alive match or last man standing, something like that. And to give, for instance, done a 3 stages of hell match to give Taker. He wins the first one. He's strong. There's an interference. It's a AJ gets, so it's 1-1, then AJ gets a win, and that's Undertaker retired. I think that would have been something good to kind of work towards, but yeah, overall it was a good match. If I was to do it based on 2 matches alone, the overall rating of this pay-per-view would have been like a 3, maybe 4 stars. On everything that was on that night, the overall rating was 2 stars. It was bad, guys. It was really bad. This is the worst WrestleMania in a long time. And yeah, I'd say this is even worse. It definitely was worse than WrestleMania 9, WrestleMania 32, some of the WrestleMania 11, some of the worst WrestleManias. It was definitely worse than that. And I think this was lower than some middle stage Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns and stuff like that. Overall, guys, I really think that maybe WrestleMania should have been cancelled at this point, because it just isn't. And this is obviously night 1. We've got night 2 coming. If they pull something insane out for night 2, then I could be mistaken, but I would love to see this format stay, the night 1, night 2, going into future WrestleManias, just to break it up, because it's sitting for 7-8 hours of wrestling sometimes is too much. But yeah, it would have been good to see this maybe broke up consistently with WrestleManias. But like I said, guys, overall you can tell some of these wrestlers don't even want to be there. The worst thing that I was saying is, without the crowd, without the atmosphere, you're drawn into the match. So you have to watch the match, and because a lot of fans maybe watch the audience, or they look at the ring and the everything that's going on to see what's happening. But when you have to sit and watch the match, in a way, you kind of get, you can tell the good wrestlers from the bad wrestlers, and you can actually tell people who are putting it all out there from the people who are holding back. And I think that showed how the Undertaker and AJ match, yeah, it's probably been action, cut, edited, all that kind of stuff, but that was a great match. You could tell they care. The ladder match, you could tell they care. The rest of the guys on the show, it just seemed like it was another payday for them. It was good to see Braun win. Yeah, guys, so tomorrow we're going to do another one for night 2, and then we're going to do an overall kind of view on what we thought about WrestleMania, but this night was terrible. I'm not really looking forward to watching it tonight. There's a couple of matches I want to see, but I'm not looking forward to watching it. But yeah, I'll power through, make another little podcast about it, and we'll see what goes on from there. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts were for WrestleMania. You can get me on Twitter, or you can get me below. Just put a comment in, let me know what your thoughts were. And if you would like to be on a wrestling podcast at some point, just drop me a DM or drop me a comment, and I'll get in touch with you, and we can organise a time to create a wrestling podcast. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you enjoy WrestleMania Part 2 tonight, if it's any better than it was tonight.